name is B.Rodriguez, and today we're going to discuss the importance of a good running shoe. First, I'm going to discuss the parts of the shoe. We have the upper, the midsole, the outsole, and the heel. Okay, the upper is the part from the tongue through the shoelaces on down to the front. The midsole is the part you can't see from the outside, but if you flip your shoe over, you would see that cushioning on the inside. That's your midsole. Then we have the outsole, which is the tread. That's right here. And then we have the heel, and that protects and supports your heel. And the importance of a good running shoe. Running shoes are designed to protect your feet from surfaces and provide traction, cushion the landing shock. So every time you're running and creating that shock, the shoe helps absorb it. So a good running shoe is going to absorb more and protect your foot from injuries. Okay, it's to support your foot. Now, 3 points I want to talk about having a good running shoe is, of course, avoiding injury, performance enhancement, and comfort. Okay, so some things that first you're going to want to find the right shoe for your foot. Okay, so you're going to take an old shoe. This is my old running shoe. You're going to take it to the store wherever you're going to go get your new running shoes. And the reason for that is because you want the associate to help you find the shoe that's going to fit your foot, not your friend's foot, but your foot, your arch, your knees. Okay? How do you run? Do you run inward, outward? You know, where's your wear pattern? Is your arch high, low, neutral? Okay? And also you want to go in the middle of the day after your foot has kind of, warmed up and swollen a little because if you go early in the morning, your foot hasn't expanded quite yet, and therefore you're going to buy a shoe that's going to be a little too small for you. Okay, you don't want to go by the size, you want to go by the fit. So you're going to get your foot into a shoe that feels really comfortable and it allows at least a little bit of room for your foot to expand. Okay, running shoes control excessive foot motion by this nice support. So if you have a good support right here, which this shoe does, I mean it's solid, you can feel the support. So when I run, it holds and controls my ankle, my heel, so that it's not flopping around when I'm running. Because if that happens, you're going to risk twisting your ankle. Okay, so you want to have a good running shoe that handles all that excessive motion. Also, you need one with a lot of shock absorbance. This one has some little bubble things in it, so every time I'm running and I'm hitting the ground, it's absorbing all that shock into these cells. And this shoe is actually called a cell puma, because those cells are absorbing all that shock. Because every time you're running and you're impacting the ground, your body has to absorb 2.5 times its weight every time your foot is hitting the ground. So it's very important that you're choosing a shoe that can handle that shock absorption so that you don't later on have pain in your knees, shin splints, back pain, ankle problems, things like that. A good running shoe also helps with performance enhancing. Okay, how does it do that? Because if it has good tread, it's able to handle the surfaces you're running on. Okay, waffle treads, like in this one, I have waffle treads, it's good for grass and dirt. Now, if you're running on asphalt or cement, you're going to use the ripple treads, and those are the ones that kind of go like this, the rubber ripples. Okay, you want to make sure that your shoe is weather resistant, so that it can handle rain, snow, dry weather, sand. In this case, these shoes are synthetic, therefore this material is washable. I put it in the washer when it gets dirty. It's breathable. I take it out. I let it air dry. When my feet get hot, these little holes right here keep my feet cool when I'm running. So you want to make sure that you have that available, and so that your feet aren't getting so hot that you can't run any longer. Okay, comfort is also included when you're looking for a good shoe, because if you're not comfortable, you can't finish your training, can you? So not only do you need good cushioning, and you want shock absorption, okay, so you need a good heel, solid heel. You want breathability, keep your feet cool. When you're running, you need room for your feet to expand, so you always want to get a shoe that's at least a ½ inch room for you to be able to move. So you always want to go by the longest part of your foot. So in conclusion to our choosing the right shoe for you, a good running shoe is going to be solid, and it's going to support your foot, keep your foot cool, and make you have an enjoyable training session.